Hello everyone, welcome back to Technical Jyoti YouTube channel. I hope you have followed my first video for the workflow configuration and customizations. So I'm continuing with the second part for workflow configuration. Here I'm going to show you demo how we can create workflow in IBM RTC. So let's get started. First of all, we need to go to any project areas. Let's open this test project. To configure workflow, first of all, you need to go to work item sections. Here, click on workflow. We are going to configure workflow totally new. So let's click on add button. Name a workflow any. So we are designing workflow state for software development process. So I will name it as software development workflow. Software development workflow. We need to give ID, which is will be very useful whenever we are doing any customizations. So software development workflow. We have given this ID. Now click on OK. Now you are moved to this workflow page. Here we need to configure states, which we have already seen in the previous videos, right? So we need to configure states one by one. So first workflow state will be our new. Here we need to assign groups. Let's keep it inside open group. It's up to you whether you have to provide icons or not. I'm going to provide this icon for new. Then in progress, first we are going to configure all workflow states. We will going to assign group to it. Now icon, click on OK. Now third workflow state that is ready for QA. Any icon you can provide. It's up to you. Now even you can provide any custom icons also. From here you can choose the file and upload over here and you can use it. Now next one is in QA. In QA it will be verified. Then we're clicking this icon, selecting this icon. Now click on OK. And last one is done. Done means closed. We're going to use this one. Now we have configured the workflow state. Next will be we need to configure actions. We have already seen which actions we need to perform while moving from one workflow state to another workflow state. First, it will be initialize. And we need to move to new workflow state. It's up to you. I am not going to use this icons right now. Click on OK. Now next will be start working. And with start working action, we need to move to in progress workflow state. So select target state as in progress. Click on OK. Now next, review. Code needs to be review. We need to move to the workflow as ready for QA. Click on OK. Now next, complete testing. In QA, click on OK. Now next one, we need to configure reopen. Reopen, whenever we are reopening in task, it will move to in progress. Click on OK. Now next and last action will be set done. Target workflow state will be done. Click on OK. Now we are done with the action. We have already configured workflow state and action. Now we need to move to transition. Here, from new to, we need to move from new to in progress with start working workflows, start working action. From in progress to ready for QA, we need to use review. And from ready for QA, if from in progress to ready for QA, we are using review. For ready for QA to QA, we need to use complete testing. And in QA to done, we're going to use set done. And from done to again, we need to open it. So in progress workflow state, that is start working, we need to use it. And we need to use first action. First is it will going to start with initialize action. Then it will going to move to new workflow state. Currently we have not used any resolve action, so leave it blank, none. Reopen action also as none. Now rest will be same. Now click on save. Afterwards, we are done with the workflow configurations. Now we're going to use this workflow configuration in one of the workflows, in one of the work items, so that we can able to test it. So let's go to types and attribute. Select any select any work items. So let's assume I'm going to use story. Here we're going to configure. We're going to edit this workflow to use our workflow which we have recently created. That is software development workflow. Right? And now save it. We have saved it. Now we're going to test it. Click on explore project. Create story work item type. Create story. Test. Now click on save. You have already observed earlier it was initialized. Now it moved to new. Now we're going to test the workflow. Now from new to start working to move to in progress workflow state. See, from in progress to review it will move to ready for QA. Ready for QA to complete testing, it will move to in QA. In QA to set done, it will move to done. Again, if we have to reopen, start working, it will move it to in progress. So we are done with the workflow configuration. I hope you like the video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please do suggest some topics which we need to cover in IBM ELM or Jira and Confluence.